Hi guys, let's talk about the big lie that stops our planet from tackling the climate collapse problem seriously. The big lie is that we still believe the 1.5 is possible. I've told you in my other video it's not possible. Now I'll prove to you that this is the case. Okay? In Paris, the world came together and decided 2 degrees is the maximum. Because the climatologists had said 1.5 is the maximum, there was this add-on to the Paris decision which said we should strive to achieve 1.5, and they asked the climatologists to calculate if this is still possible because most people doubted it. The climatologists came up with a calculation under which it's really possible only to increase the temperature by 1.5, but it's a big lie, and that's what I want to tell you here. This guy here is a German climatologist. He was one of the guys who calculated it for the United Nations, and he has admitted it on his lectures. You can watch him on YouTube. I quote here from this article in a German magazine, a German newspaper, that it is only mathematically possible. Let me explain what that means, okay? He says if we go out of all those fossil fuels and reduce our carbon emissions dramatically, that's not enough. So we additionally need negative emissions, which means we suck carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere. How can we do that? Now, we plant trees, lots of trees. Every year, half the size of Germany, which if you calculate it until the end of the century, 80 years, that would be the size of, listen up, 40 million square kilometers. We're talking about Canada plus the whole of South Asia, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh together. That's the area that we give up to forests. We don't use those forests. They're not allowed to die because then the carbon dioxide would go back into the atmosphere, which is impossible in a changing climate, but that's the idea. And then the journalist here in this article asked him, is this possible? And he says, no. But mathematically, yes, the calculation is possible. Yes, but in reality it's not. Who cares about mathematics? We're talking about reality. Is it physically possible? It's not, because we don't have the space for it. He has got an alternative plan for that he is following now, and that is grind big mountains into dust, and then they will. This is kind of a normal chemical process. They combine with carbon dioxide and then it's stored in the rock. But the journalist asked him how many rocks we need, how many mountains? And he said twice a year the Matterhorn, which is a big mountain in Switzerland. So we need 160 times the Matterhorn until the end of the century, or in other numbers you need 4 tons of rock grounded to mill basically, to get 1 ton of carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere. So the journalist asked, sounds rather unrealistic, and he said, yes, it's going to be hard. Basically means it's impossible. The technology to suck it out otherwise is not established well enough at the moment. So with all those measures together, we cannot really stop it, and they know it, they admit it, he even in those lectures, and in this interview, but still the politicians want to tell us 1.5 is possible. It's not even the 2. We're heading for 3. And this is the lie that stops us from acting on this knowledge. If you don't have the knowledge, you don't act. So I asked the climatologist, why do you lie to us? Don't pretend that we can achieve the 1.5 if it's impossible. Tell us the truth and we'll react to it. Lie to us and we think, hey, it's all no problem, let's plant a few trees. It's not a few trees, it's 14 million square kilometers. Canada plus South Asia all together, that's a joke. All right, so we have to do something else. We need this plan B. I just wanted to prove that the 1.5 is ridiculous by tackling the carbon dioxide problem alone. Thank you.